Okay, January 6th kicked off the start of Carnival, which leads up to the famous Southern celebration of Mardi Gras. Here to get us ready with some authentic New Orleans jambalaya, we welcome our friend, Southern Chef Bonnie Ward Strauss. Great to see you,
Hi, good
Bonnie.
to see you, Miss Hannah.
This is the beginning of a very exciting season.
Oh yeah, this is my Christmas.
You're already making king cakes.
Oh yes.
We got to get ready.
We have made numerous king cakes
Okay.
because a lot of people like it for January 6th. So
a great
at
way
the
to
end
kick
of the
things
year, we
off.
started getting the orders. And
Okay.
yeah, and I get to see all kinds of people who either love New Orleans or they're from New Orleans or Louisiana.
So fun.
And yeah, so.
Tell me about the jambalaya we're going to experience today.
Now, jambalaya is a really good thing for Mardi Gras because you can make it ahead of time before the very last steps of when you put in the broth and the rice. So I start off, and the recipe's on the website.
Beautiful.
But I started off a little bit different. That one's going to say tasso and chicken, which is a really good ham.
Yum.
But I'm using andouille sausage, which a lot of people like.
Beautiful.
And I put that in the pan first with butter, but you can use olive oil. And then I put my chicken in it, and I sprinkle it with a little bit of Creole seasoning.
Oh yeah,
you
got to go for it, right? Yeah.
Because I don't like to put anything that's not going to get some kind of flavor. So everything that you put in the pan, you're going to flavor.
Okay.
So then you take this out, and you're going to put your Trinity. See, I got my Trinity there.
Yes, look at that. Ready to go.
Yeah, because I don't want to get the meat too overcooked, because at the end it's going to bake in the oven, 375 for up to an hour. So into that unhealthy stuff that has so much flavor. I know.
It tastes good.
I know. So you saute this, and what I try to remind people in the cooking classes is that when you have onions or some kind of aromatics that you're using in a recipe, I feel like I'm screaming.
No, it's important.
Is that okay? Okay. You want to let them soften until the onion is translucent.
Right.
And this is celery, onion, and pepper from the French instead of carrot for the mirepoix.
Oh, right.
You have the green peppers.
Okay.
So that was a contribution of the French people in the melting pot that is Cajun Creole cooking.
Lovely.
After your onions have become translucent, that's when you want to put in your chopped garlic.
Right, because you do not want to overdo the garlic.
Because it will be
yucky.
bitter and crispy. Although in Asian cooking and some other things, it's wonderful. And we saw Melvin the other day. You know, he had the fried onion that he put in that wonderful. I'm going to make that cauliflower dish.
Really good.
Oh man, I will eat that.
That's true. Different ingredients in different dishes. You got to find your perfect happy medium.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just going to kind of mime some of this. So we're going to cook this until it looks kind of, you know, kind of all softened, and that you smell your garlic. That's when you know that the garlic is done.
Okay, perfect.
When you can smell it. So stick your nose down in there.
So good.
And if you smell it, the garlic is ready for you to add more aromatics. Okay. So here are our spices here, and this is some of the walking trails here in Oregon have bay trees.
Oh, really?
I used to call them bay leaf trees. But
well,
makes
sense to me, Bonnie.
I know. So these are the spices, along with salt, black pepper, and red pepper.
Okay.
And the recipe that's on the website, don't put as much as the pepper calls for if you don't like it spicy.
Okay.
Because it will really be something else.
Measure with your own heart your pepper intake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to pretend, and we're going to pretend that we're putting the spices in there that are over there. And you're going to do that. And then you're going to add tomato sauce, just a little bit of tomato sauce, and you're going to simmer that for 1 minute.
Okay.
And then you're basically done. Then you put your tomatoes, and you could stop there if you wanted to freeze this or have it in the refrigerator while you
such a great
you
idea.
go to a parade or something.
There you go.
And then you would add your petite chopped tomatoes. And I like to use converted rice. Because sometimes jambalaya can get real gloppy or gummy.
Sure.
But the converted rice, which has a process where it's steamed and it's more dry, so it doesn't do that. If you wanted to help yourself and see how it's all separate.
Okay.
So after you stir all that in, you can get it in, out from the freezer and defrost it, or put it in a pan and defrost it, and then put the rice and your tomatoes and 1.5 cups of water or chicken broth, and you bake it.
I'm gonna adorn mine here,
oh yeah, there's your Mardi Gras.
Here we go. Get the Mardi Gras going.
Yeah. You put it into an 8x8 pan and you bake it uncovered, and you don't have to grease the pan. I don't know why, but
Ooh.
I guess these lovely greasy things. So all of this is poured into an 8x8 pan and baked at 375. Check it at 45 minutes and see how it's going. And you want it to, you know, take a little bit of rice and see if it's cooked but just has a little bit of crispness to it. So you don't want it to overcook the rice.
That is so yummy. I mean, that's a celebration right there. That's how we want to.
And it's colorful. I love to cook with color. I love to serve this with corn machu or like a purple slaw, so you get the Mardi Gras colors, the yellow, green, and gold.
We have ideas. We have much to celebrate in the next month or so, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And we want to focus on some good things to balance things out.
And yummy food. Thank you so much, my friend.
My
Great to
pleasure.
see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, we will have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.